Hi, I'm Karishma Jhalani. Welcome to A Day in My Life. Today we are going through what a typical day of mine looks like, which is a little bit hard because each of my days is a little bit different from one another depending on what I'm working on. Today, as you know, I went for a run, and that's how my day began. And then I went for a very long recce for a film that I'm shooting for somebody tomorrow. And now you're here, so hi. So I'm a filmmaker and a writer, and I spend most of my time doing that. I'm also the art director at Janavi, India. My first stint with film was actually when I was 9 years old, and I got a role in a film called Fire that Deepa Mehta directed. And I played a young Shabana Azmi in that. And that was my first stint with film. And I like to believe that that's where it all began. This is our home. We've been here since just before COVID began. My son was a year old and we needed a slightly larger space, which is how we moved here. And the whole idea about doing up the home was, one was use as much color and as much pattern as possible. And the other was to refurb as much of furniture as I already had. So where we're heading next is to the office, to Janavi, India. And it's a beautiful sunlit studio. Let's go. It's 3 or 4 floors, and at the basement they start with the looms, and then through the levels it works its way up through embroidery and color and art and some painting, and eventually reaches the top layer, which is the office. And what we're gonna do there is, I have a campaign that I shot for them a couple of weeks ago, and now I need to just put it all together and start creating the story and seeing how it goes on Instagram and how we use the content. And that's sort of what I have planned for the day. This is our showroom. Come on in. And this is where you come when you want to feel inspired by the fact that your ideas have worked, because they don't always work. These are a few pieces that I just designed. This one I didn't, but my mother did, and I think it's very cute. These are the pieces that are part of the new collection. This is Under the Sea. So for me, I think that with film and fashion and the writing that I do, the common thread absolutely for me is storytelling. The medium that I find to be the most compelling is obviously film, because you're engaging so many different senses. Thank you for spending the day with me, but I really gotta get to work now. Bye-bye.